Hello Pokemon trainers! For today's video, I will be sharing with you guys my tier list for which game I do like to shiny hunt in. Alright, so let's create a shiny hunting tier list. And why don't we start with Gen 1, Pokemon Blue, Pokemon Yellow and Pokemon Red. So, for Gen 1, shiny hunting is not really a thing. You can shiny hunt, and the way you shiny hunt in Gen 1 is by looking at a Pokemon's stats, and if they match, when you trade them over to Gen 2 and further up, they will be shiny. So, for Gen 1, I have not done too much shiny hunting in Gen 1, and I do find the mechanics very, very interesting, and it's not too much like stress shiny hunting in those games, so I think I will be putting all the Gen 1 games in the B list. Okay then, now let's have a look at Gen 2. Gold, Silver and Crystal. So, as most of you guys probably know, I'm quite a big fan of anything Johto related, so I think you guys can have a feeling on where I will be placing in Gen 2. So for Gen 2 we have lots of fun ways. We have the random encounters, and we have the egg breathing, which I'm a huge fan of. I really like shiny hunting using the shiny Ditto method. The only thing is that even though the odds are amazing, the breeding itself takes quite a while, so I don't think I will be putting Gen 2 all the way to the top. And also soft resetting in Gen 2 is very, very fast. So for Gen 2, they are going in the A tier. Then we have Gen 3, Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, Fire Red and Leaf Green. So they are pretty close to Gen 2, except you don't have the shiny Ditto method, and the Masuda method was also not in Gen 3, but you have the random encounters, you have the game corner in Fire Red, Leaf Green, you have soft resets, which are incredibly fast, just like in Gen 2. You have runaway method, which I really like, because my wrist and my hands can get very, very sore after a shiny hunting session. But I feel like I'm able to shiny hunt for a longer time in Gen 3 when I'm using the runaway method. So for the Gen 3 games, I think I'll be adding them to the B tier. Next, we have Gen 4 and my two favorite Pokemon games, Heart Gold and Soul Silver. So why don't we first go over Heart Gold and Soul Silver, and then Diamond, Pearl and Platinum? So for Heart Gold, Soul Silver, I guess you guys already know where I'm gonna add those, but they are gonna go all the way to the S tier. I just love shiny hunting in Heart Gold and Soul Silver. I just love it. There's so many fun different ways to shiny hunt. Random encounters, soft resets, the starter hunt is a very, very fun one. And you also have the Masuda method. Alrighty then, so the Sinnoh games. Where to add those? I've done a couple of hunts in the Sinnoh games, and they are pretty much the same shiny hunting wise as in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, but they don't quite make it all the way, so unfortunately they are going in the B list. Alright, so Gen 5 is next. I have not done much shiny hunting in Gen 5, but I've done a couple of Masuda breeding, and I've done some random encounters, and I've quite enjoyed shiny hunting in Gen 5. The only thing I am not a huge fan of is soft resetting. I feel like soft resetting in Gen 5 is a bit slower than the rest of the gens that we have looked over so far, because there are more button presses, especially with the C gear. You know, they ask, do you want to keep it on? Do you want to turn it off? So that adds more button presses to a soft reset, which I'm not that much of a fan of, because soft resetting already can make my hands feel a bit sore. So for Gen 5, they are going to... I'm very sorry, but I think I'm gonna put them in the C... very close to the B tier. Somewhere between C and B, I think. Okay, so next we have Gen 6. And yeah, let's talk about Pokemon X and Pokemon Y. So, Pokemon X and Pokemon Y. There are so many fun ways to shiny hunt in X and Y. You got the random encounters, you got some soft resets, you got the Masuda method, you got the chain fishing, you got the horde methods, but there aren't that many soft resets shiny hunt in the game, because there are a lot of shiny locks. So because of that, I think Pokemon X and Pokemon Y is going to be in the C tier, along with Gen 5. Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. I have to say I quite enjoy shiny hunting in those games more than X and Y, because there are more soft resets you can do in that game. Also, there are the horde method, just like in X and Y, but you also have the Dex Nav as well, which I really enjoy. So I think I'm gonna put Gen 6 all the way to the B tier. Somewhere between B and A, I think. Very close to the A tier. Then we have Pokemon Moon and Pokemon Sun. I've done some shiny hunting in those games, mostly random encounters and the Masuda method, and I have to say that they work quite smoothly, but they are not my favorite games to shiny hunt in. So, nothing against Sun and Moon, but for shiny hunting, they are going in the C tier. Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, for me, are a bit more fun to shiny hunt in, so those are going in the B tier. Almost an A tier. And then we got Let's Go. I absolutely love shiny hunting in Let's Go. I really do. I love that you can see that a Pokemon sparkles out and about when it pops up as a shiny. I really love that. I really enjoy Kanto and Gen 1. You can do soft resets. I've not tried that myself. So, because I feel like I haven't explored all the different ways to shiny hunt in the Let's Go games, but I really love shiny hunting in them. Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, for me, are going in the A tier. Alright, so the two final games, Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield, that are on the list that you guys can see, because unfortunately Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl was not on the list, but I'll talk about them when we get there. Okay, so Sword and Shield. Unfortunately, not my favorite games to shiny hunt in. I really don't enjoy random encounters. I really don't enjoy the Masuda method. And I'm not a huge fan of Dynamax Adventures. I think that's mostly because I'm not a competitive player, so most of the time I'm failing. I'm failing the Dynamax Adventures. So they are going, both of them, in the D list. Then we have BDSP. Like I said, unfortunately, their box art is not in this tier list, but let's go over them, shall we? So there are different ways you can shiny hunt. There are soft resets, random encounters, Masuda method, and you have the radar chain, I think it's called. But none of them really like interests me or works for me, because I feel soft resets feels very slow. The Masuda method feels very slow. I have not tried random encounters yet, and I haven't tried the radar chain in BDSP, but I've tried that. But I've tried it in the original Diamond and Pearl, and I don't like it very much because I just cannot figure out how to work it. Like, I don't know how to get it to work. So unfortunately, shiny hunting in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl are going in the D list. So for the final game, we have Legends Arceus. I do very much enjoy shiny hunting in Legends Arceus. The only thing that I miss is when we could soft reset the mass outbreaks, because I don't think we can do that anymore. Like, now it's gonna be random all the time, so you cannot keep a mass outbreak. And it's fairly easy to get shinies with mass outbreaks. Sometimes maybe a bit too easy. So I think I'm gonna be placing Legends Arceus somewhere between A and B, but I think maybe a very strong B. So there you guys go. This is my tier list for which games I enjoy shiny hunting in. If you have a tier list like this, feel free to let me know, either by letting me know in the comment section or tag me on Twitter, or if you have a video, feel free to link me the video. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. I very much appreciate it. I hope that you enjoyed the video. And this is my personal tier list. It might change when I get around to try more different ways to shiny hunt, but as of now, this is my tier list. If you're new and if you haven't subscribed, please feel free to subscribe. And come and join the nerdy family. Please take care, stay safe, and never ever forget that you are amazing!